Hello, Legionnaires. We are back. It's Monday. So that means it's time for the Legion of Superheroes live stream. Okay. I'm wearing my bearded shirts shirt. I'll try to show it to you guys a bit better. There you go. This one's pretty epic. The print is like all the way down. Now, it is very cold here. So I'm wearing a shirt underneath, but try to ignore the black. It's like so this is the print all over, and as you can see, it like continues on in the back. So wanted to remind everybody that we got 1 day left. Tomorrow is your last day to get on the giveaway. So if you go to my channel trailer, watch the video, make sure you're subscribed, like the video, all that good stuff. And then let us know who your favorite Legionnaire is, or if you have a cover that you like as well. And then we're going to choose 3 winners to actually get the shirt that they want. Now, you have to tell us why you like that cover or why you like that character as well. So we do have a lot of people who have mentioned the character that they like or the comic, but they never mentioned why. So you got to put both things in there because we got to have some way to weed people out, right? So make sure you put both things. Why is important. We want to know why you love that character or that cover. So you can see what the shirt looks like. It's very vibrant. My lighting is not the best in this room. It's like I have to have a lamp here to illuminate the back, but you can see it's very vibrant. So this is polyester, so it's like really sharp looking. So then there you go. And of course, this Friday is Fourth World Friday, so make sure you're there for that. And there may or may not be Transformers this week. I'm trying to see. I was off on vacation last week, and now I'm back in my day job. Kind of died when I wasn't there, so I have to resurrect it. And but this Wednesday, I will be on the Action Elite talking about Split Second, which is the Rutger Hauer movie where he's fighting. It's basically the alien from Aliens. At least the mouth is, with the long claws. Remember Future Kill? You ever see the movie Future Kill with the poster where there's like that hand coming up? It's that hand on the xenomorph's body, and with like big muscular, it's got muscles on it. So it's Rutger Hauer versus that alien creature. So we're going to talk about that on the Action Elite. It's a great movie. I love it. So I can't wait to talk about it there. All righty. That is it. We got good ones today. And I've got 2 of the 3 comics. We got a poll up. We've got 4 Legionnaires that we're going to be introduced here in Jim Shooter's comic, and that's Karate Kid, Princess Projectra, Pharaoh Lad, and Nemesis Kid. So let me know who your favorites are. I'm pretty sure there's one character who's not going to get any votes, but he might get a vote. Who knows? So that's that. Let's start bringing in the boys here to get us going. Hey. So I tried to get the clubhouse back here. I'll fix this up and get a better picture. It was a last minute thing. So
yeah, I was like, this is new. I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, I don't know. I can go back to the fortress, but maybe I'll keep this. I'll do something on Photoshop. I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
I'll explain why in a second. Let's bring our third panelist here to get things going.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What do you want? I mean, hey, what's up? Oh,
hey.
What's up, dude?
Good, dude, doing good.
Gentlemen?
Yeah, gentlemen. Where?
I forgot to say like Groucho. Gentlemen? Question mark. So, what's up, fellers? Great to see you, my fellow Legionnaires.
Hey, could not be reached. Yes, he fights Venom. That's a better. Yeah, it's better. You ever see Split Second, Clobby?
I have nutty.
It's basically Venom.
Yeah. Well, I don't like Venom, so now you warned me. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't like him. But I like Rutger Hauer.
Oh, he's on fire in this. First of all, he smokes the entire movie.
How dare him?
It's set in 2008, so it was the future.
Future.
It's in London, England. There's a serial killer alien that is ripping out people's hearts and eating them. and Rutger Hauer's this cop trying to stop it. And the thing is that the entire city keeps flooding. So the water is always like ankle high. So it's like everywhere you're going, it's just they're running around in water. They're driving through water. It's not exactly like Hard Rain, where Hard Rain, that entire town was like kind of flooded to waist level or whatever. But like, it's just like a weird, it's not post-apocalyptic, but it has that kind of,
it's like the ice caps have melted. And so the water line is higher.
Yeah. But it goes up and down. And then it was supposed to be global warming or whatever. It was global warming messed up the environment or something like that.
I have no memory of this thing.
Yeah, it was like I'll show you the. Hold on a second. Let me.
The video poster was pretty prominent in video stores with like that big Venom creature.
But I remember whether I saw a movie or not. It's irrelevant. I always have some memory of it where I saw it trailer, where I saw all the ads, that sort of thing. And
all right, so there. I don't know if you can. There you go. There it is.
There he is.
And then there's the monster. You could see, like it's basically Venom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Kim Cattrall is in it.
Well, now I'm watching it.
Yeah.
So there's the monster attacking him there.
Like that song that Tom Servo was, Kim Cattrall.
Yeah, there you go. There's her. And
oh my, I'm sold.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. Now you have to watch this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. That's actually so. Yeah. So spoiler alert. It's a Scorpio demon. Yep, that is it.
This must be the 90s, late 80s, 90s.
That's 92. I think was the year.
Okay. Maybe the poster looks a little familiar. Maybe
I'll show you the one that this is the poster.
I'm not even kidding. Whatever a snob of movies you think I am, whether I've seen it or not, it's irrelevant. I feel like I've seen every kind of poster there is, or heard about it somewhere. Saw the commercials. Even if I turned my nose up, I know of it. So if someone mentions a movie, have you ever heard of that movie? So 99% of the time, I've heard of it.
Yep. There you go. That's it right there. And I can show you the Conquest poster I bought. Conquest 1983 poster. So this is the poster. So I've got this poster already.
Okay.
This one is enormous. Like it's as tall as I am.
Oh, that poster there?
Yeah, that one there. And then I've got this one. This is the playbill. It came from Italy, but the guy shipped it in, I'm not joking, a paper towel roll. So it was literally crunched. Like it was a vintage playbill from Italy. The guy's in Italy sending it to me. A 1983 original playbill, and it's destroyed. He's put it in a paper towel roll.
And there's some other posters for the same movie up there with like a chick with a snake.
Yeah, so that's the main villain. So this is the one I have. So I got this one. So I've got 3 different versions. This one, what you're looking at here, this is the DVD cover. I don't think this was ever made into a poster, although this looks like a poster, which looks very weird.
It is poster art, but yeah.
I don't know why that. I think somebody has retroed it, like made it look like it's, because this was the original poster. This one, unfortunately, is very hard to find. I've got 2 perspectives on eBay, but they're over about $120 each. So I might not be able to get that one. Hey, Skeptic, what's going on, man? Nice to see you. Yeah, so there you go. So, and then I have this. I'm looking at this one as well. This is another version of it. Yeah, what the heck? I mean, look at that. Yeah. That's cool.
There you go. Oh wow.
Someone put Kroll. That's cool.
Huh.
So there you go.
2-Bit Movie Club.
2-Bit Movie Club.
We talked about that one.
All right, so that is that. So before we get going here, I will show everybody. I do have. Let's full screen it. Full screen alert. Today, one of today's issues.
Yes. The space dialogue.
And then we've got. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
First.
Yeah.
Whatever the guy put on here, it's like that. That's just like a
first like 4 character. Yeah.
Yeah. First New Legionnaires.
All 4 of them, yes.
It's like So there you go. I was gonna wear my Feral Lad shirt today, and I actually have shirts of all of these characters except for Nemesis Kid, but we'll see.
Yeah. Soon you'll have more shirts from them than I do.
Oh, I've got a lot. I've got
And
a
I've
lot.
got
Of
about-
money.
Oh man, maybe 20. I don't know. Maybe not that.
Oh, so you've got more than me.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I got tons of them. I don't know. Oh, it might be 20 or 25. I don't know.
Nice. Yeah. So I've got Fairlight on his own, and then I've got Princess Projectra and Karate Kid as the like. So Sean see Sean's couples shirt.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
got
that's
that, but for
nice.
Karate Kid and Princess Projectra.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
really like Princess Projectra, even though I can't say her name at all properly. But I love that that's her name.
You could call her Jackie. That's what they call her in the Legion.
Oh, Jackie. Yeah. Okay. I like
And that's
Princess
her actual
Projectra.
name, by the way.
Oh, Jackie.
No, Projectra, because I mean that's
Okay.
her on Orlando. I mean she is the princess.
Yeah.
Right. So that's technically what was Skeptic saying?
Trying to make business.
Oh, you're doing some 3D printing. That's awesome.
Joe Jusko. I love Joe Jusko. He's great.
I met him and I got him to sign.
Oh,
so
really?
at his booth, remember the Marvel corners. He does. His prints are the Marvel corners.
Joe Jusko.
I might be. Hold on. I might have it in arm's length. Hold on.
He was Alex Ross before. He and Bob Larkin were Alex Ross before Alex Ross.
There you go. I got it. I actually have it.
Oh my damn, dude!
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love it. That is so cool.
I had to get Namor.
But that wasn't cheap. Love it.
Well, for you, in your money, it'd be $15.
Oh, that's all. And then you had to pay for the autograph, right? Or
No,
What a good. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Then
it's not right. It's nothing. It's nothing.
You were at New York Comic Con and it cost you $80.
Yeah, the thing is, you know what the thing is? You get these guys when they come, it's not that bad, and there's nobody there. I'm walking by, I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
There's Joe. He's sitting right there. There's nobody. I'm like, there's nobody
Oh my
here.
God.
So for us, it was $25 Canadian, which is about 15 American.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, well, this is nothing. And I'm thinking, I'm going to buy like 10 of these. I'm going to get every character ever. And I was like, okay. I was like, I can't get carried away. I'm like, let me just get Namor. I gotta get Namor. I'm like, I gotta get Namor in the green, not the, I don't like I don't really like any other costume but the green.
Like the black and yeah.
I can take it if I need to, but I prefer the green. Like, to me, that is the real Namor costume. Why is this not going back in now? That's very weird. Okay, I'll fix that later. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So pretty awesome. Okay. Let's take a look here. What we got. All right. So basically, at this point, from what I've seen, we're getting into some pretty cool things. There's still some goofiness a little bit, but I mean, the Jim Shooter one is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's a two-parter, so spoilers. We're not gonna
finish that story.
We're not gonna finish that tonight. You're gonna have to tune in. Are they here next Monday?
Same Legion time. Same Legion channel.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep. We're here next week, and then the week after we're on Earth B.
Yeah.
So they won't have to wait too long to finish tonight's story. Now, Sean, I know you made your predictions of who the bad Legionnaire is, but I'm positive. I'm positive they're wrong, even though I haven't read it.
Yes.
Gee, I wonder who it
is.
I wonder who it is.
I'm disqualified from guessing, but
I mean, if I didn't know anything, you could guess it in 2 seconds.
if you were 8 years old in 1966 reading this, you probably guessed it as well.
Yeah, you probably guess it.
I gotta wait till the next issue. I wonder who it is.
Oh no! All right, so I mean, Superboy just got nailed here on this cover. It's like I just showed up to help. Ah! No, all right. So, Clobby, what's the credits on this one?
All right. 344, right? Okay. So, Legion of Superheroes. It's not. That's the story. Adventure Comics. Adventure Comics, volume only, number 344. May 1966. Executive editor Mort Weisenheimer. Cover artists Gert Swan and George Klein. Writer Edmund Hamilton. Pencilers Kurt Swan. Anchor George Klein. Letters Melt Snapinen. And there we go.
All right. Oh, I don't. $50 for a Darth Maul figure in the box signed by Ray Park.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do you want it? If you like Ray Park, I guess that's
Yeah.
$50 is okay. But
Yeah, I guess that's your thing.
if you like, yeah.
Yeah, as that generation grows up, they'll probably want a signed Darth Maul in the future, and it'll probably be more than 50. So
Yep. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, if you like Darth Maul, just get it. Whatever.
yeah,
I just got a shit ton of autographs. This.
I mean, you said it's a Darth Maul figure in the box.
is it the first?
But is it the old one?
Is it
like
the hardback one, or are you saying it's in a box?
Skeptic, why don't you send me the photo on Twitter and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean, is it from like the first series of
if it's
figures?
If
or is it a brand new
first
black series or something?
Then yeah, you should get it. But if it's like a random one,
Or new, yeah.
Well, I because if it's nobody's going to sell a black figure signed for $50. It's impossible. The black figures are $50 just on their own.
just on their own, yeah.
So it's probably a car. It's probably the first release.
They're like
Well,
$20
they made a bunch of Darth Mauls though. They made bigger ones before Black Series.
Show me the picture and I'll tell you, Skeptic,
Yeah.
if it's the one.
Yeah.
Because I had all those. I was there opening second of Toys R Us and bought everybody, and then I sold them all.
Me
And
too.
then now I kind of
and
I kind of wish that I didn't. I kind of wish that I didn't sell them all because I've watched Phantom Menace like 4,000 times. I don't know. I keep watching it.
Well, you know that they don't have. I mean, that's not authenticated. I mean, authenticated. I should say. I mean, you're taking someone's word for it that that's the
That is true.
signature. Unless he has one, maybe there is one on there. I don't know, but I don't know who would authenticate that.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of. I've known idiots who made up their own certificate of authenticity.
Oh my God! Really, bastards.
Oh yeah. I praised the whole collection from Jackass who did that.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh, if it's for your dad, just get it. Then that's awesome. Just get it. I mean, that's fine. $50.
You got the extra cash. I mean, $50 ain't nothing to sneeze at, but
well, $50 for us though is like $30 for you. So it's not
30 ain't great either, man. That's now these freaking Marvel Legends are all that much at the store now. So
yeah, our Marvel Legends come out to like $40.
$25 now here.
Yeah, they come out to about $40 for us here.
Ouch.
That's why I don't buy anything. My friend bought me the Green Lantern. I did get this. I ordered this. I'll show you this. We'll get into
real
it.
Alan Scott. They got that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys too. Hold on. I got this one. This is I ordered from McFarlane's.
Hey, Catman.
So this is gold label. It's an exclusive to the spawn.com website.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
The one that you get in the store has a plastic cape. This has a cloth cape, so you can move it around and it can like go around.
By the way, I like the Legion headquarters background. By the way, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a better. So I didn't.
That's a Bronze Age one, but I love it. It's cool.
Yeah, I couldn't. Okay, so I just literally whipped that up now. I've been as you know. Well, I don't know if you know this, but I took the Green Lantern comic, that Alan Scott Green Lantern comic that was so awful that just came out last week, and I rewrote it.
I can't wait. I would love to read that.
I'm going to post a video about what I did because obviously I can't draw.
Yeah.
I can't. All I did was remove and reword.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't get rid of a character. Like I can't get rid of Johnny. Like he's in the comic. But the way I did the dialogue changes the way that the relationship is, and I removed the pages which obviously need to be removed. And I fixed all of the dialogue to my liking. So I changed. It's just for fun. I'm not trying to be a dick and try to do a big point or anything. I'm just doing it for fun. I can't. I changed the order of a few pages, and some pages were left exactly the same because So I tried to change the least amount possible. But spoiler alert: the villain is Vandal Savage. So how did I accomplish that? I accomplished it by changing one thing. I only changed one piece of art where he hands the top secret folder and it says Alan Scott. I removed Alan Scott and wrote Vandal Savage. And I made J. Edgar Hoover say that, there's this guy running around. We think he might be immortal. We need you on a mission to go stop him. And so I changed the entire plot. I kept it. I'm very happy with myself because I kept all of the images the same, and I literally just rewrote the entire first 2 pages, and now it's Green Lantern has been hired by J. Edgar Hoover to track down and kill and stop and capture Vandal Savage. And I'm like, this is like immediately more exciting. So,
now it actually has a plot.
Now there's a plot. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and rewrite this myself and see what I can come up with. I came up with this in 1 second. It took me 30 minutes to rewrite the first 2 pages to have it be Vandal Savage anyways. YouTube with Sheridan. Oh, yo, you gotta send me that link in the private. Send it to me on our Facebook, dude. All right, here we go. Adventure Comics. Boom. Okay, so here's the cover within the cover. Leaping Luna Nardo, who's the villain here, who's this guy. Has captured Superboy and has him working on a rock pile. If that 3-eyed thug can keep him prisoner, what chance do the rest of us have? Uh-oh. So basically, Legion, there's this message in a bottle, message in a bottle in space, message in a bottle in space. The science police pick it up. Ring, ring, ring. Saturn Girl, Brainiac 5 hasn't returned from his space mission. He's a prisoner of war. Let's go to it now. Okay, right out. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about right here. It's friggin' okay. You can't get. Look, this is part of everything, so it is what it is. This page shouldn't be here. But right away, a call to action. I'm so tired of it. This is another. I'm just gonna beat up Green Lantern all day today. Another Green. It's like, where's the call to action? This is a comic book about superheroes that go and do stuff. There needs to be a call to act. There's an immediate call to action. Okay, I don't care. Brainiac. It's like, well, how did Brainiac get captured? Who cares? He was on some kind of mission. He's captured. We get it. Let's get into this, right? And right away.
But from there, I'm gonna have some serious criticism of this one. I gotta tell you,
there is some weirdness. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Lord. But I know, like literally, how can these all people get captured? They should be able to escape in 3 seconds.
I'm not going to absolve Edwin on this one. I'm not going to stick up for Edwin on this one. This is this comic. Anyway, go ahead.
No. There's a lot of like reader. Like you got to be like, well, I guess they can't. Right.
The premise is garbage here for one big reason. Once he gets them all in this prison, fine. He can't. I mean, them getting caught off guard, their ship blast, and all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Then you've got to have a better reason for them to act like a bunch of invalids. In other words, you've got some kind of device that robs them of their powers, maybe make up some silly device. Nothing. I'm sorry. They could wipe the floor with that guy in 5 seconds. All of
5 seconds. Well, Cosmic Boy can defeat him on his own.
On his own.
Like, but and then he's got robots. It's like
he could be powerful, but you got all and you got all of them there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Cosmic Boy. You've got Chameleon Boy, who can do a moderator lad can bite his hand off. But worse, forget all of that. Element lad in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But and they use their powers though. That's the thing. Like, they should have disabled their powers and have them like fight them.
That would be something different. And then Brainiac has to find a way to outsmart him, which he does. But he does it when they have their. Hey, Gwagnar, what's up, dude?
Yeah,
Gwag's here. Comic Cap Collectibles is here.
Yep, we caught him, and we got Gwag as well. So I think we're all caught up to everybody. So they get blasted here,
dude. It makes no sense. The hell out of me.
I was confused in parts of this. I was like, oh, because they don't have powers, and I'm like, oh shoot, they do. Because you just assume that that's what the story is, and it's like, oh no, they do have powers. What's going on?
Yeah, I also thought they had no powers.
Yeah, I was like that guy. I think he said
me
something
too.
Like, whenever you try to use them, I'll have a counter power to it. But like, you don't even know that. What if everyone uses their powers at the same time? What are you going to do then?
Yeah, it was a very, very loose. I don't know if it was in this one or the next one. This is a 2-parter. I don't know if it was very loose. Like if you use them, you'll get shocked or something. It was a little bit flimsy. Yeah, Let's see if we can decipher it together. 3 heads are better than 1.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
we
of
can
course,
come up.
they sideline Mon-El and Superboy.
As
And
always.
Ultra Boy. They
And
always
Ultra
do
Boy,
that.
and then they have a little box explaining that too.
Oh, they do it so much. That's
Yeah.
They're currently in the Tiddlywinks competition on the planet Zorak or something, right? Like
in the past. Why were they all on a mission in the past? By the way, all of them, all three of them.
that past mission was very important.
Yeah,
So
they're three most powerful guys, and it's like,
But time wouldn't matter.
Don't diversify them or anything, like
No, time, you need all three of those guys on a mission in the past.
Yeah, it's like a mallet to kill an ant or something. It's like,
you guys don't know what it made. You don't listen. It was important, okay? Don't doubt Brainiac 5's leadership.
just go back to Saturn Girl, man. Anyway.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, you see that they put maybe that was that was the what was it, like the understated, like it's like
they're undermining his leadership.
It's like you see Brainiac's garbage. It's like obviously a girl is a better leader than a computer. So they do get hit. They fall into here. This Nardo guy who can he nailed their ship. They go to this like prison, and then there's a car ad.
Yeah.
They all come in and they all get shot. So, okay. He surprises them, and then let's try to figure this out because this is where this all happens. He stuns them.
Yeah.
And now he's got robots they look the same as him, except they don't have a cape. So I don't know if that was just like, I don't know why, like they couldn't just make the robots look like robots, but
you girls get away. We'll handle them. Oh,
yeah, it's like you girls.
stand
still while we fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Chameleon Boy got punched in the mouth for that comment.
Yeah, I know. Chameleon Boy could turn into a monster thingy.
Yeah.
And crush these dudes like a big old elephant thingy and crush them.
Yes, he goes. Their strength and speed are terrible. Okay, so girls will handle them. So they're saying the strength and speed are terrible. We can't fight them. So they're too maybe they're like the Flash robots or something. Like I don't know.
I love these bunk beds. They look so comfortable. Like the one guy hanging on the top there, and
Element
Lab.
Why don't you turn it into a soft mattress with your powers?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we can make soft. I can do all kind of fun stuff with my powers, but we won't.
It looks funny, like they're all hanging out.
And Brainiac says something that I always say, which is that helps like a poke in the eye with a sharp stick.
Yep, that's another thing. Boy, the current day vernacular used in this one seems like even more than usual.
Yeah,
like Edmund, like his old folksy vernacular he's using in this in this issue has really got going. Hey, I know it. First of all, you guys go bend over backwards 3 times in the first 2 pages to tell us the 30th century, but you talk like you're in Mayberry.
Yeah. They're still talking the same. So now we meet these other people, Weight Wizard and what the hell, Blockade Boy? Like
I
what the
forgot
hell?
about Weight Wizard. What a freaking Weight Wizard, man! Imagine that power. I'll never gain weight unless I want to, and I can lose weight whenever I want to.
I love the Weight Wizard.
It's like that scene in Club Dread where the fat guy turns skinny just to go under a bed, and the girl's like, "Why don't you just do that all the
time?" He's got light last powers basically, and Starboy powers,
Weight Lad or whatever. Yeah.
Oh god, the names of these characters are hilarious.
All right, so let's see here what happens because there's something else going on. So.
What?
Your prisoners here. Okay, so let's say that they were too fast for the other guys to do anything. They just get knocked out. So they've been knocked out here. They're captured. Brainiac 5. Okay, they're just cosmic concentration camp. Okay, meet your fellow convicts. Boom, here they are.
Yeah.
Okay, I Nardo at war with all lawmen in the universe that I killed. I swore eternal warfare. Okay, so he's bad. No Cosmic Boy. With one blast of his nuclear energy force, he could wipe us all out. So, are they trying to say that this guy's so fast that if you make any action, he can wipe everyone out? Is that what they're trying?
No. That's what I'm saying. It's so bad. That's lazy, man. You're Eben Hamilton. Just fine. He's got some kind of. It's really easy. He's got some kind of ability to, like he finds a way to trick them, knocks them out, and he puts some kind of, like they do a cliche in prison movies and science fiction, a device that he puts on them or something that they can't unlock without blowing their own head off, and robs them of their powers. That's been done a million times, but this is 1966. He was doing, I don't know, find an excuse.
Yeah, like
look at them. They got not just him, the other heroes. They're like, man, we could Blockade Boy could just get in front of everybody. He takes a shot at him, invisible because they're from behind, and gives him a wedgie, and then boom, they surround him. Element Lad turns his stupid clothes into fire or something. I don't know. I mean, he just does something to him.
Or turn all the rocks into something, or
yes,
yeah, like gas, poisonous gas or something.
I
just want to say, like, Nardo looks like a 3-eyed Liberace to me. I don't know. It's like, I think it's the hair. I don't know.
Oh, Kurt, what were you thinking of there?
Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. They all get blasted for doing anything. I mean, look, it's we're still in the kids' junk thought process. It's like, if you do anything, we'll blast your guys. It's like,
you got to stay here so we can advance our silly.
We're getting out of it soon.
We are. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, so they get blasted. They're like, all right, we'll play along. Now, this is not Superboy. This is a guy from Chameleon.
Right. He's from Durla, so he can do what Chameleon Boy can do.
Right.
And it was a good ruse to try to pretend to be Superboy, but he gets stuck that way. That's how convenient.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn you. It's like, I'll go under this rock here. Great. It's like, I'll get out and try to go for cover. This is like Assault on Precinct 13 or something. And
then he gets killed. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like Wells. It's like he makes a run for it. He's like,
now they do mention that this kryptonite ray can also kill anybody else, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, it's still radiation.
Because usually it doesn't, right? So it's like in this case it does. So stop writing your letter, and
Yeah.
Well, it's still a radiation gun, and the radiation is kryptonite, so it's still hitting. It's still a force blast, right?
I guess, yeah.
Sure. Hey, Arkham, how's it going, man?
Hey, Arkham.
Hey.
All right, so Superboy. Well, the fake Superboy is dead, and like this guy, like they're grabbing by his cape. How rude is that?
So, hey guys, let's do a tribute to John Forte in this panel.
But they still have more. Like at least it's so funny. Even when they're standing, it still looks better. It still looks better. Yeah. Hey, Phantom Outsider.
Hey, Fanty.
Hey, Fanty.
Silly chameleons.
Yeah. Yeah, they're stuck. Like
They should have brought Prody.
Yeah.
Well, let's get out of this place. It's like, It's like, all right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come up with a plan, but I'm not going to tell you the plan yet. All right. And then this, these Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, what a great comic this is, eh? Bullwinkle, this is really ridiculous. The Regent should have kicked his ass by now. Why don't you pull a rabbit out of his head? Brainiac's head.
Well, it's like they can't get out. It's like, what are we going to do? And then the health myths debunked. So
that's what comics were all about.
There's a lot of these moralizing. I like reading them because
they're
kind of antiquated now. But
public service announcements.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna rewrite these. I'm gonna rewrite these and make them like bad, like make them funny.
False. Like, don't put a piece of meat on a black eye.
Yeah.
Eat it. No,
put a piece of meat.
Put it on the barbecue.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was really a thing. That's in the Flintstones. That's where I got it from.
It's in a lot of movies and TV back then.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. But how you get a black eye in the first place? Like that's the main concern. It's like they're missing the boat here. It's like okay. Don't put a piece of meat on your black eye, but how'd you get a black eye? Maybe you like that.
People fought and they got shit
back
done.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a punch in the face just for being a dick.
Yeah.
I've been reading the Golden Age Green Lantern stories, and Alan Scott just punches someone immediately. Like they're being rude, it's like sock them, and that's Alan Scott, not Green Lantern. Like when he's Green Lantern, he kicks the shit out of everybody. He airplane spins guys. He grabbed the guys on. I'm like, he's not even uses. He doesn't even use his ring. He literally. I'm on I'm on issue 3 or something of Green Lantern Golden Age, and it's like it's just immediately punching guys out. Like he goes right into fisticuffs. It's like F this, and it's like he just beats the shit out of guys. Like I don't need this ring. I'll just punch you.
It's like Golden Age Superman. He's
like, he beats the crap out of everybody.
Immediately. It's like
immediately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember Mr. Smith Goes to Washington? That's one of my favorites. Oh no! That wasn't Mr. No, that wasn't Mr. Smith. That was Mr. Deeds, where he went around punching. No, or was it with Mr. Smith, where he goes around punching all the guys that made him seem like a goof? No, that was Mr. Smith. And it's just like he just goes. It's like the guy writes something in the newspaper. He just goes, "You wrote this?" Boom! And he punches him in the face, and he punches each guy in the face. Like, this is the best movie ever. It's like, it's like if it was Twitter right now, remember in Jay and Silent Bob, they find all of the Twitter guys and they go and or whatever, they go beat them up. Do you post as Magnolia Fan 397? Yeah.
Punch them.
You called us clown shoes and they just punch them out.
And they're like 13 and stuff.
Yeah, they're all like little kids.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
Oh, now this here, all right. This is some. I'm gonna hand something here to Edmund because I am rough on him about this issue, these 2 issues. But wow, this was before Patrick McGowan did The Prisoner, and this was like a prisoner episode. This all this crazy. He is a prisoner. I mean, and he gets put through this psychological torture and stuff, and all this weird, crazy stuff. And going, this is like, hey man, he's number 6, not Brainiac 5. He's Brainiac 6. Yes.
Oh my God, Brainiac! Imagine if it was Brainiac 6.
Yeah, yep, that would have been funny. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Patrick didn't touch anything as crude as DC Comics, but this is also based on a lot of other things too, like this kind of stuff they did in a lot of prison camps and stuff like that.
Yeah,
war criminals and all that kind of crap. But still, who are you? My name is Rick. Who are you? I am you are number 6. You know, I mean, look at Norma.
I'm not a number. I'm a free man.
It looks like that kind of stuff, though. I mean, they're going after him and they're torturing
I like this.
him mentally.
This is cool, right? Like,
that's what I'm looking at right there. Exactly. Who are you? I'm Brainiac 5. You're
not Brainiac 5.
You are number 6. No, I'm 5. Yep. Who is number 1? You are number 5. So yeah, they put him through the ringer.
Did you like the 4 Lights episode in Star Trek?
Some of it, yeah. But I mean, I do think it's kind of silly to send a wuss like Picard on any kind of secret agent type of mission. Starfleet's got to have people better for that kind of stuff than that meaning.
Use Riker or something. Come on.
I know. Yeah.
Not even I wouldn't even use a Starfleet officer necessarily, since you don't have a Kirk type anymore. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, but I like that episode with the 4 Lights. That's one. That's one I like.
I like Ronnie Cox in that one.
Yeah. Oh, Ronnie Cox
and David Warner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's super awesome. He's a good guy and a good bad guy. Like when he's a good guy, I like him. When he's a bad guy, he's a dick. I'm like, that's a good actor.
Let's see. What did he do? When was he a good guy? He's almost always.
I mean, he's a good guy in like Ninja Turtles and some of the goofier movies.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of like them. It's like, yeah, he's like a nice, I mean, I guess he was in the
in Trek 6 he was a good guy, sort of, for Klingon, yeah.
Sort of, yeah, for Klingon, and when he was doing the Ice Warriors one with Matt Smith, he was a nice guy there, kind of like fun. So
but he's also been Jack the Ripper, Sark. He's been that guy at Cardassian. He's been on he's been in Trek twice, right? Yeah, and then of course he's been
a few times.
Ra's al Ghul, so.
Yeah. For Babylon 5, I haven't watched. I haven't watched, but I own Babylon 5, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, cool episode there, dude.
That's coming out on that's on Blu-ray. I might just get the Blu-ray because I've got the DVDs already. I might just get the Blu-rays.
I'm mad that they're not putting the movies on there, but at least because I guess from another company they weren't able to remaster them or whatever. But still,
that sucks.
I'd love to get that set. It's gonna be too much, but we'll, one of these days.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right. So Brainiac, they tried the psychological torture on him, and now he's like, "Well, I was trying to plan an escape, and how did they know? There must be someone who's like, spilling the beans here. There's an inside man, a traitor,
and he's probably
not. I wonder who it is.
Yeah.
You think it's Weight Wizard?
Outworlders, Weight Wizard.
You wizard of weight.
He does
Maybe he can make people wait a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. That nice. But
The wait wizard.
Hey,
I
come
can
on.
wait longer than anyone else.
Hey, come
I
on,
once
wait,
stood in a
wizard,
line
what
for
are you doing?
5 hours and didn't have to pee.
Yes, and his secret lair is the waiting room.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's it. That's the
Someone
waiting room.
called
Well,
James Gunn. We got a new character for him.
it's already better than anything that Tim Sheridan wrote. So,
That'll be.
oh no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it actually literally is better because at least it's funny. So anyway, okay, so look at this. This is awesome. It's like, all right, F it. I'm done. I'm Plant Lad. You know, Plant Lad is going to get the bravery award here. He's going to get what is like, you know, he'll get the Purple Heart or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. He would have been good buddies with Chlorophyll Kid.
Yeah, it's like I'll turn into Biolante here and
yeah, Biolante. God, oh yeah, that's a good one.
I've had enough of this shit. I'm turning into Biolante. Biolante's a woman. I don't care. I don't have time to discuss gender politics. I need to get out of here. So he starts to attack these guys, and like they got nailed. They're nailing their own guys,
dead,
which is great.
He's dead.
Yeah. So they kill him.
Yeah.
So it's 2 deaths.
Well,
It's
they're
the chameleon guy and this guy.
And Brainiac writes a letter to his lover. Oh, I feel bad. No, he's creating a device here, a device.
Yeah, I can't remember what it did.
I remember what it is now. Yeah,
it doesn't matter what it
part
does.
2.
You'll find out in part 2.
Wait, Naruto has to return to his guard tower. If I could get in there, maybe I could find out where the girls are. Because at this point, when you're reading the comic, you're going, well, where the hell are the girls? Because they didn't even address it till right there.
Where's Saturn Girl, man?
Yeah, there's no co-ed, co-ed prisoner. It's not a co-ed prisoner.
Naruto doesn't believe in that. Or I thought he's just starting a harem, and
So, Chloe, what was popular at this time? Like, was Hogan's Heroes around at this time, or
they mentioned it?
It was relatively new too. I was surprised by the mention there.
Yeah.
Now, remember, it was sort of loosely based on the movie Stylock 17, which came out before, but
that I've seen. I haven't seen Hogan's Heroes, but I've seen the movie.
And then it was The Great Escape, one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah.
Right.
Wasn't this around the time Papillon came out? That might have been a little bit after it, but yeah. So prison movies, Cool Hand Luke, the great one. I think it was after this.
Because it looks like a war prison. They even mentioned that too, and it's got the bunk beds and all that stuff. It just looks like the entertainment at the time.
I think it's like The Great Escape.
Yeah, because it's like, why wouldn't you just capture all the heroes? Why are you separating them, men and women? It's because that's what people know of this kind of thing.
Yeah, war prisons did that, I guess.
Yeah.
He's Colonel Clink, basically, Naruto.
Yeah. Well, Liberace. Like space.
Logan! I know nothing!
I used to love that show. They don't really show
it
much on anything anymore, but yeah.
I loved it, yeah.
Why would they think the smartest guy? Yeah, I know. It's like, maybe it's Brainiac. Who's coming up with an escape plan? Maybe it's Brainiac 5.
They made him the escape. What they call it? Escape. They assigned, who was it? Assigned him as
the
they gave it a title.
Manager or something?
Yeah, it's like, well, why is he the escape manager? I've got just as much right to be the manager as he does. I've been in this prison just as long as you have.
You know what this is, right? They call him the escape officer. That is a direct nod to the movie The Great Escape. Everybody had titles. The Scrounger. Right. James Garner was the Scrounger.
Okay.
They had the Forger. But Donald Pleasance was the Forger, for example.
Yeah.
They all had these titles. Have you ever seen that movie? It was one of the greatest. Stephen.
I've seen it a long time ago.
The Cooler King.
You're right. Yeah.
So that's got to be a nod to The Great Escape. They have the Cooler King.
Right.
Now, could not be reach for further comment is quoting Cool Hand Luke, which came after this, but yeah. Shaking it, boss. I'm shaking it up, boss. I love that. Another great movie. Ever seen that one? Love it.
I have not seen Cool Hand Luke, but I know
Paul
of it.
Newman's greatest, I think. I don't think he ever topped it. I mean, he did a lot of great stuff.
Yeah. I've seen a bunch of Paul Newman movies, of course, and I own a few.
Classic line. What we got here is a failure to communicate.
Everyone knows that, yeah.
Everybody knows that one. Yeah.
Brother Martin.
Our design guy always says it all the time.
Oh, really?
That's like his at our thing. And if we go by failure of communication at my place, then there's a lot of it. So,
yeah, a lot of opportunity. That's every place now.
Yeah.
God.
So what is
all right? So
my element changing the building. I'm turning the bars on the gas.
Now this is pretty cool though. Like we gotta give a little bit here. This guy's like sweating, like, oh shit, they're on to me. It's like, now if I make myself a double of Nardo, those androids will be deceived. Okay, so you know what? You should have thought of that earlier. But anyways, now Element Lad changes. Here's where you were saying that you thought that they didn't have their powers, and all of a sudden, what the hell, they're using their powers, right?
Yeah.
Is that what
Well, my other confusion here is, so he turned it into gas. He can't turn that gas back into the bars because the gas is dispersed everywhere. So it's just that window is always open now.
Right.
Anyway.
Whoops.
Well, I'm thinking too much about it, but come on.
Kids junk.
I hear you though. No,
there's some kids junk here.
Yeah.
Eat this junk.
But you need to follow certain kids junk rules too. Like, unlike Bob, this is very Bob Haney of him, because he had a very flimsy ass premise. So for them to be trapped, it's fine to have them get caught, but you have to have a better reason for them to be stuck there with that much firepower against that one wussy.
Yeah, turn those robots into gas. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, there we go.
All right. So the robots don't get fooled.
Yeah.
Nope.
Because they respond to the voice patterns. Your voice does not match our master's voice. Therefore, you are not our master. You got me. It's like, damn it. And then
it made him turn into this thing.
Well, hold on. I was going to say in the next panel, Element Lad realizes that the plan's not working and turns all the robots into dust. Oh, no, he doesn't do that. Instead, this happens.
Good one.
How about, I don't know.
How about you force him to turn into that and he just could have smashed everybody?
Yeah,
he could go, okay, and land on their end. Look how big he is.
Yeah, he's enormous.
Like, eat him, for God's sake.
I love that his head is here. Like, this is like in mid-turn.
Yeah, I love that.
It's the chameleon centipede or whatever. So it's like, oh. So you feel like mutinying, do you? Chameleon boy, hold on a second. This guy's got plot armor and plot weapons. Don't do it.
You guys are all jumping, maybe. We're jumping. Like, we can't go grab his arm before he can do a damn thing.
Yeah, and it's like, what's going on here? Thought better of it.
This is Great Escape right here.
Yeah.
Because they were it was about them digging a tunnel.
Yep, I remember.
Well, yeah, so they're digging there. You know, he's the tunnel rat, the tunnel king, the tunnel king. That was another. I think that was Charles Bronson. Was the tunnel king.
He turns the airs back, and he can turn the air back into the bars.
Oh, I guess like the air around. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but like, what is it? Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, Element Lad is overpowered.
Yeah, they never use it.
It's like he's like the most overpowered person. Like, can he just turn any human being? Can he just turn water into like coal and then you're dead?
Yeah,
like he'll turn your blood into sand and then you just die.
Yeah, he can turn your turn your blood into whatever he wants or whatever. Yeah, so.
You're turned to blood into smoke and then you're dead. That's it. It's done.
Yeah, good thing he's a nice guy.
Then you're Johann Kraus or whatever. All right. So eating through around chum. This guy's like, man, I'm so hungry. Watching you eat makes me hungry. They come out of this rock, which is great.
That's another thing too. That's Blockade Boy. I thought that was Wait.
No, Wait Wizard's the purpley guy.
Yeah. No, it's going by their hair in their head.
Oh.
Yeah, he's wearing purple.
Yeah, he's got purple. Yeah,
blonde.
Yeah.
So there's old Blockade Boy. I like old Blockade.
Like,
and then we got
look, all the women are here and they're nude. No.
He said,
Blockade Boy's like, wait, let me see. Hold on, let me see. And then Element Lad's like, I was just joking, they're not nude. He's like, damn you, Matter Eater Lad,
you were so excited though. You pushed me out of the way.
Don't tell Tim Sheridan. I think he's going to do a Battery Eater Lad series next.
It's like, uh-oh.
Anyway, so yeah, the girls are there. I know. I couldn't help it. But,
no, stop it.
and they're all they're lounging around. He's not making them do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Was like carrying something. Like, what are we, a harem or anything? They're just sitting on the ground. Yeah, you know. We're fine.
5-second rule for dirt.
Hey, Brian.
You could turn your iron blood into lead. Yeah.
The thing is, there's other characters here too. Like, we were introduced to a bunch of male characters, some of which are dead. But there's a bunch of female heroes here that we never learn who they are, what their powers are, or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
We got three. Yeah, they're all girls.
I was able to sleep. I was able to sleep after at night, so I'm okay. I was able to.
Yeah, they're from other legions on other planets, I guess.
It's like, oh, we're just sitting here pondering about how the boys are doing. It's like, oh, I'm just here, and light lasts. Like, I bet you if I made these buildings really light, they'd all float up into space, and that'd be a major problem. But I'm not going to do that.
Not going to do that or anything. Even though later she never mind.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, we weren't doing anything. Yeah, we weren't doing anything. Well, we're just here. What happened? And then in mid shot, doesn't even get to them. It's like, this is exactly where it stops. It's like, whoosh, find out tomorrow or next month what happens.
Nah. Yep.
So it's to be continued, but it says the end.
Yeah. In the meantime, really cool ads for Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep. Flash and Doom Patrol, great one. A Batman issue.
Batman.
And a fresh up and coming character called Scooter. We'll hear a lot more about Scooter.
Yes.
In the coming decades.
Yeah. Then when Vertigo got older,
remake DC.
Yeah.
I have to say though, I really I know we're always bagging on the Zack Snyder Justice League, but I really liked the Scooter. I think he did a great job with the Scooter in Justice League.
He did have a good take on Scooter, because Scooter kind of, those Vertigo issues were a bit violent for me, but in this one, Zach really had
Zach really did the Scooter well. So he's a hidden character in Justice League. Now everyone's gonna go watch Justice League and be like, are they joking, or is the Scooter? I'm not joking. The Scooter is in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
But he went too far with this version of Sugar and Spike, though.
Yeah, I agree. All right, and then classic Superboy issue with a spoiled rich kid.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I gotta grab this one for one of my comics. Oh, socking people. Like, this guy punches more people than Superboy. Superboy. So, like, basically, like, if you look at, I was listening to Rob Liefeld's podcast, and he was talking about 1967 numbers. Have you seen that one or heard that one, Sean?
No.
So top comic was Batman because of the Adam West show. So Batman was number 1. Yeah. Number 2, Superman. Number 3 was like, I think like Archie or something. Okay. And then number 4 is like Superboy. And then number 5 is like Detective Comics, and then Action Comics, and then Adventure Comics. It's like literally anything to do with Superman. And then it was Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane were all. So Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane beat every Marvel comic.
Yeah.
It's like.
And Archie sort of got in there.
Archie got in there. And then you know who's number 11?
Who?
You will never guess ever. If I gave you 400 guesses. Number 11, this comic outsold all of Marvel Comics. The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Oh, well, heck,
Wow.
From who's that, Dell? It's Dell, right?
Dell comic, yeah.
Yeah.
It outsold. I'm like, it was. I love when Rob does one of these numbers, like, let's look at 1967, and it's like anything to do with Superman and Batman, number 1. And Batman was clear number 1 by like 100,000. But like Lois Lane is selling in the hundreds of thousands per month.
Yep.
And Jimmy Olsen, that comic's so goofy. Jimmy Olsen is outselling it.
We're going to see in the last issue we do tonight, there is one of those disclaimers that Clobberin was talking about.
Yes.
Where they go through the numbers.
Yep. We're gonna do that.
That last one, they used to do that all the time. One of those reports.
So Rob explained that they had to do that once a year per comic, so they had to do it in action, and eventually they had to do it. And I forgot why. He explains it in this podcast. Actually, he explains. He goes, you can get a lot of these numbers by actually finding the issue. If you can somehow find which one it was published in, and just find like a reprint or find it like have the issue. Someone can figure it out, so you could see what the numbers were. So we can actually see that. We're gonna look at that.
Yeah.
All right, Clobby, what's the credits for this one? Cool cover though.
All righty. Okie dokie. We have Adventure Comics, volume only, number 345, June 1976. Cover date. Mort Weislinger is the editor, executive editor, and the editor. He's the editor. Cover artist, Kurt Swan and George Klein. Writer, Andaman Hamilton. Penciler, Kurt Swan. Anchor, George Klein. Letters, Milt Snappin. Sorry, Milt.
All right.
Nice
well,
cover.
Continuing on.
Holy blast. Boyle Steele committed his greatest goof. Read the execution of Matter Eater, lad. Whoa, boy.
Uh-oh.
All
right. So now we see, it's like, wait a minute. How is this fence here with these two? Why didn't they see them before? So that's that's not a literal representation. I guess that's just like a metaphorical.
It's metaphorical.
Metaphorical.
I'm 8. I don't know what metaphors are. I'm like, why are they there now, Mom? And the mom's like, don't read this junk. It's like, wait a minute.
Why are you reading this?
Go read Oliver Twist or something.
Kids junk.
It's like, but Mom, I don't want to read Oliver Twist. Superboy is Superboy in Oliver Twist? Yes, Timmy. Superboy is in Oliver Twist. Okay, I'm going to go read it now. And it's like, does he appear? He appears later. Just keep reading it. So, okay, back in the prison, they're making Jello, large chunks of Jello, because Nardo likes Jello. No, this is a recap.
You cap everything, yeah.
The recap. I'm the first person to point in this comic. Damn it. I want it to be the first person. This is reverse shot. I don't know why they reversed it. It was the other way.
Yeah.
But whatever. And then we found the girls. Dun, dun, dun. And now we're going to shoot Matter Eater Lad.
2.
And here comes Blockade.
Blockade
they'll kill me anyway.
Wow.
He got hit. Now, Blockade sucks because what is the point of him?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like, you're only going to block a shot. Like, it's not like, okay, Blockade boy or whatever, we're playing chess. Can you put a wall up so that no one sees us play chess? Sure, Blockade. It's like you're creating a blockade in order to absorb damage. So
but maybe that's not what he does. Maybe he just makes a wall. But it's still,
and I guess,
all the frailty of humanity, and
So, and I guess they're gonna say, of course, I guess he's too powerful for him. I mean,
sure.
Obviously, he's got to be able to block some stuff, but I mean, if it were normal lasers, would they be okay? I mean, what can he deflect? What are his power limits? I guess maybe they tell us a nuclear blast or whatever.
The new Blockade boy is on Twitter blocking people.
Yeah, Dan Slott.
Dan
Sheridan. They're both Blockade boy.
Dan Slott is the new Blockade boy.
So is Tim Sheridan. Anyone using block bots? Yeah.
Oh no.
So Blockade Boy's dead, right?
He's dead. DED.
Done. That's the death in this story.
He is dead. I will. What? Here, let's give him a. All right. So he's like, meanwhile, I'm going to play jacks with my little ball here. I'm going to play marbles. This is for all the marbles. Weight Wizard. Yeah, it's come with me. Like, okay, so he throws this on Weight Wizard. Okay, it's a spider sense. It's
first
a spider.
Of all, this is what he's been working on. Right. Not a way to escape, just a way to spy on Weight Wizard.
Like,
right. It's like, dude, priorities. Like, yes, he's a spy and we know this. Just like figure out a way to, don't tell him what you're doing. Figure out how to escape. No, he has to pour all his like weeks of energy into making a spy device just to spy on this guy that he suspects is the spy.
I have
Computer
the defense
my
rests.
ass, man. It's like, God. Anyway.
Sean wins, flawless victory. I mean, I don't know. I know it's like I don't know. It's like you did this big thing. You're like, here, I made this. Oh, what does it do? Does it explode? Does it suck up everybody?
A hole so we go back home. It's like, no, it spies on this guy.
Yeah, it spies on. It's like, and then Element Lad is like, yeah, I already knew he was the villain. And Invisible Boy's like, I can turn invisible and go spy on him, or just walk out.
Yeah.
Right. So,
by the
anyway,
way, Blockade Boy only comes back in the Lightning Saga, I think, but his name was Phil Stade or whatever. Stade.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, Wizard, can you come over here for a minute? We have to talk to you about something. But this has nothing to do with him working for us. We just want to talk to him about something else.
Have you been knowing?
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
That's the other wizard. Sorry, not the Wait Wizard.
Yeah.
By the way, the wizard is one of the best characters in literature. Like, it's like, pay no attention to that guy. I can't. Even as a little kid, I was like, man, this wizard is awesome. You're like, wait a minute, but that's you. No, that's not me. It's not me. I'm this thing.
And powerful Wizard of Oz.
Like, you are
into that thing. And
he's still trying to talk into it. It's over. Like, you're right there.
Yeah.
I'm the great, I'm powerful. He tries to go back. He's like, no, we see you.
He goes back to that microphone. And he's like,
the jig is up, buddy. It's over. We got you. It's like, yeah, I am. She's like, you're awful. He's like, well, I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
Did you hear the the new way to explain that movie? It was like hold on. Oh, this is so funny. A man hires a white woman and three of her friends to kill a colored woman, a colored female or something like that. It's like, oh my God. That's like the way they explain movies now, where they have to explain it as though it's like,
because they're erasing everything.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah,
wow.
It's like a man
they
hires,
didn't say color, did they?
A colored woman, because she's green skin.
Oh, she's green, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, she's green.
They can't say green?
No, it's a joke. It's like they're trying to explain it in like the stupid way now. Like, people are like, oh, it's like
terms, yeah.
in modern dumb ways. And yeah, it's just a joke. They didn't really do that. I'm saying that's just like someone said that's a joke, but it could be real. So here's the spider tracer. It falls on Wait Boy or whatever, is a Wait Wizard. So
oh boy,
we want you make a report, Wait Wizard. Well, nothing's happening because you keep stopping them. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so there's something to report. Like,
yeah.
Hey, what's this thing? Oh, I'm listening in right now. Oh my God, it is Wait Wizard. He betrayed us. So what? Even now you know that. How does that help you?
Brainy, we knew that sitting on our ass. I don't know what you've been working on all week. It's like, what is this?
That's like when Vanessa turned in the solar system in Cosby Show, and then and she's like, it wasn't that good, and it was, and then the guy's like, oh, moons, and she just had Jupiter, and he's like, I had all the Jupiter moons going around, and
Wait Wizard.
Wait Wizard uses his weight to jump over them. Whoa!
Yeah.
He's like hopping around. Guards, hurry! They're after me.
Like, so much of proper respects. Nick Obershaw was his name. I mean, we can't just not name these characters.
Yeah. And what's Invisible Boy doing here? I don't.
Being invisible?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Here come the guards and Nardo himself. Guards, use your electron guns.
Traitor.
And then suddenly, Element Lad raises his hands and turns all the guards to dust. No, never mind. Sorry, he just gets shot.
Yeah.
What if a lightning lad had been there? He'd be able to shoot lightning back. It wouldn't have affected him, would it? Nah, maybe it would.
Yeah, maybe it would. It does in this one, I suppose. All right, you guys, line up for your free hot dogs. You go over there.
He gives them a hint. It's like, you're shining one light in the forest. Like the Fanders are gonna get, riled up. Like maybe back in the thing.
Yeah.
So
So Mr. Big is looking for new bands to sign up for his label, and he's coming up. He's going down through Jersey, then coming back up through Chicago, and it's like, that security guard gave us a lot of information. I wonder if that'll be useful. Gee, a lot of information for security. And then he's like, good thing we were there to get all that information. It's like security guards. Here's how I'm going to explain how they can escape. It's like,
yeah.
So then these Fanders are here. And then here, sweep the floor. It's like, all right.
Practice sweep the floor. Yeah.
Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that? No, Sensei. No mercy. And Wait Wizard escapes. Guards after him, and he's out. Like he got out.
Yeah, he got out.
He made it. Now I'm in the jungle. Oh, here come the Fanders. They're really quiet. I gotta be careful. Step, step, step. Run, run, run. I'm jumping on lily pads. Oh no, they ate me. Yep. That's it. They ate them. It's like, he'll be digested over 1,000 years.
So he's not really dead, I guess, because he'll come back.
No, I think he's dead. He and there's nothing you can do to bring him back. That's how the Legion talks. Oh no. Wait Wizard is dead, and there's absolutely no way he could ever come back, like ever. Not in later issues, unlike when Lightning Lad died, and
but if they want to bring him back, they'll be like, one day he might come back.
Right, one day he might come
back. Yeah, like Lightning Lad. It's like we'll just
poor Lightning Lad
glass coffin.
Yeah,
and he'll never deteriorate, and one day he'll come back.
Yeah. Hopefully we can bring him back.
A free trip around the world.
What was this about?
Oh my goodness!
I certainly don't want to go with this bearded fellow.
Books. If you read books, you go on adventures and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Well,
all right.
Yeah, it's like never-ending story.
Duo Damsels double play.
Oh, Duo Damsel will have something to do with this. Then
How did you guess that?
I don't know.
It says it right there.
I don't know. Oh yeah, it does. Shoot.
It says it right here.
Does it mean anything?
Double play. What's gonna happen? I always thought the Weight Watcher should return to get revenge.
Weight Watcher.
Weight Watcher.
Yeah, that's good though.
I am the Weight Watcher. He can watch people gain weight.
Yes. He'd take him. Well, you'd have a lot to watch with me. I could do it like that.
All right.
It happens though at the end of this, so we'll get there.
All right. So damn it, one of those guys got eaten by a lily pad, and I needed him to spy on you, Legionnaires, even though you can't do anything. He couldn't have escaped camp. Go. Invisible boy is like hiding here, huh? It's like, oh yeah, I got you right there. Boom. Oh man, my third eye, the third eye technique.
Yeah.
It's like, now I'm going to shrink you for no reason.
This guy is one sick puppy, man. I want his ass beaten, don't you? I mean,
yeah. Then he's like, well, what? You won't survive the night because he knows all the vermin and stuff around there is going to get him.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She's going to get you.
Powers. Wait a minute. I got a problem here.
Uh-oh.
He can do this. He can neutralize his powers.
Right.
Obviously. The Force God neutralizes your superpower, so you can't pull your Despairing Act. And the 6 hour, but well, why didn't he neutralize everybody else's powers? That would have made more sense at the outset. That he was able to keep them. Then they had to find some way to get their powers back.
Yeah.
Edmund.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. We're about to say goodbye to Edmund. This is his final story.
Yeah.
Look, now you're on my fingertip.
Ding,
And now you're on the floor.
Shrunk everybody.
Now you're fighting this.
By the way, why would
spider thing.
this guy can shrink people and stuff? I don't know. It's just too convenient.
And what is he doing?
Look at the spiders. Like,
Well, I was gonna say, what was his thing again? He didn't like people that fought crime.
he hates superheroes.
Okay.
And no, he said lawmen in general. Yeah, and they're
But
lawmen.
then, rather than kill them, he puts them in a camp
Training
where
camp.
they make walls. Or
They're
something.
making a wall for him for
Okay.
some reason.
All right.
They're not, it's not. He's not like robbing things or how about It reminds me of the scene in Austin Powers. Hey, let's kill him now, and then we don't have to worry about him anymore. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah. And Sky Evil's he's like, I'll just get the gun right now.
Well, it'd be fun. We'll do it together. We'll kill. Boom. They're dead.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna put him in my gulag so I can break out and kick my ass.
Yeah. Hallelujah! That spider's leaving. Uh-oh. Here
Look at
comes
the
the
mouse.
rat.
Well, I don't know who's weirder, the spider or the mouse.
The spider's weird. Look at
The
this.
spider's
thing.
weirder. Look at holy shit, man! Those glasses.
Yeah, and he only has 6 legs.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
He's a
not
space spider.
He's not a spider. He's a
Lay off.
spitter.
Yeah. He's a spy. Yeah, he's a spitter. Yeah. Spitterman.
I'm gonna crawl up his leg, and he's gonna swat the crap out of me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, what if he goes, "Whoosh, I got it. That damn
I'll
thing's
get
been
your
buzzing
ear.
my ear.
What if he hits his ear? What's that? Boom!
Yeah.
Yeah, remember in Fletch Lives where he's like, can you hear that? It makes a little high pitch. Oops, I seem to have dropped it in your ear. He said, oh, he goes, you better get that out. They multiply by masturbation.
Yep.
Reticularis miracuomos. It's like reticularis or what? He goes, reticulars. See, you can't even say it yourself. They are deadly, microscopic termites. They can eat 100 times their weight in 5 minutes, which is really nothing because they're microscopic. So
It was a topical reference because Mario Cuomo was the governor of New York.
yeah, Mayor Cuomo.
Mayor of New York.
Mayor Cuomo, yeah, it's Mayor Cuomo. Yeah. Oh,
So
Fletch
I'm
is
back. I'm back now. I guess my powers work. I guess.
Look, I'm in my own belt for a second here. I'm in my belt.
Oh.
It would be really funny to crop this part out and just have him like just feel like this weird.
We either lamb out of here. Look at the dialogue here again.
Lamb out of here.
Well, lamb out of here. You see, use guys. Yeah, it's just wise guys. We need a lamb out of here. And, what the? Is this James Cagney?
Yeah. Oh, my favorite actor, James Cagney.
Greatness. But still, I'm not sure the Legion should be talking like him.
No. Only Cagney can be Cagney.
Yeah. All right, John Garfield, if you feel better.
All right, here we go. We can think super thoughts. What are we gonna do? I know what we're gonna do. I like her.
Been doing this like 2 days, full days. They've been different days, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Light Lass. I like Light Lass.
Why did you think of that days ago? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I know. It's like I can become 2. All right.
Go for it.
Double evening or like.
Well, we've had a nice vacation here for a week. May as well try this again now.
Yeah.
And then if you read what it says here, in the meantime, while the Legion has been in prison for weeks, the entire universe has gone to shit.
Yeah,
there's no one
they're
out
just
there to
screwing off.
protect it. Light Lass walks by.
Our
I need
don't notice I'm using my power. Why don't they notice?
Yeah, why don't they? I don't get it. So then, and then Duo Damsel split into 2.
Yeah.
And then she can lift it up. And she's like, I lost a contact lens, so this light will help me find it. No, so she summons the Fanders.
Whatever.
Vanderbilts.
The mastodons.
I'm the Fanders. Oh my god, the Fanders are coming! Run!
You. Ouch.
You guys, I warned you, do not release the Fanders or I will kill all of you. It's like ashes to ashes, dust to dust, stand by, element lad. And then finally, well, now Brainiac did make this thing.
Yeah.
Which shoots whatever it shoots, dust or something. And then I'll turn that dust into lead.
You could have done that 8 days ago.
Couldn't he have turned his clothes to
You
lead?
turn anything into lead, right?
Right, like turn the fibers into lead.
You guys just, oh man.
Yeah, I feel like Element Lad could get out of any situation. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to put these cuffs on you. Well, I turn the cuffs into smoke.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put this wall around you. I turn it into smoke.
Element Lad, let me have a talk with you, buddy. I think you could like be ruling the universe right now. Certainly take over your own planet, man. I mean,
yeah, I will turn this planet into dust. It's like, okay. Like Element Lad, maybe they should have made him like maybe simple-minded or something and have it be like.
Just wait till you see Chemical King when there are two of them with the same power.
Yeah, Chemical King. Yeah. I've read some with Chemical King because I've read ahead. Not from here, but I started ahead.
Oh, yeah.
But I actually read this. This must get reprinted later.
It does in Legion 2. I mean, Legion, Superboy and Legion 2 something. Or this one was yeah, it was.
I read this already. So I because I started with 197 Superboy, so I read a lot of these. So I've read a few of these already.
Yep. It's it does.
Okay, so then well, you've turned my clothes. How am I gonna? This is not the fashion. It's like I can't wear lead. They're not wearing lead on my planet anymore. Okay, Hotshot. Since they only respond to your voice, let me cut out your vocal cords. It's like, oh, never mind. I recorded you. It's like, oh, come on, Brainy. I thought you were going to do something badass here. And, so then Brainiac uses basically not Total Recall, Running Man technology and re-edits the guy's voice or whatever. And says, let him out. Okay, we'll let them out. Yay! It's like, so what the hell was all that for? It was like,
yeah,
Legion Superboy 202. You have that one.
Yep, I have it. And I read that. That's where I read it. So, and then he's got his third eye, which does a lot. Well, how come that's his third eye? Why didn't his third eye is it counting from the left or right, or they're just saying the middle's the third? Like, why?
That's usually a third eye for a human, but
why would you call that a third eye for? And they're all in a row. Normally, the third eye is your brain, right? Like, it's supposed to be connected to your brain, so you can see that way. Anyways,
I don't know.
Reading too much into this, Jamie.
I'm shooting he's like shooting boomerangs at them.
Yeah. And then Superboy shows up and says, "I have come here to chew bubble gum and kick ass."
Yep, right there.
Rush
bubble gum.
And then Ultra Boy's like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry we're late. Even though we were time traveling, we could have arrived at any point in time."
Yeah.
We didn't think you guys were going to be here. I didn't think you guys have any trouble with a twerp like this, but I guess you need us again.
Yeah. And then it's like the firing squad, here's Superboy, but it goes around him. Whoa. Matter your lad, they've got him. Quick, go get my kryptonite weapon, you losers. Okay. And then she gets shot. It's like, how's Matter Eater lad? He's all right. He's all right. Look at me. I'm a fatty.
Why did this happen? What in the holy hell? Just because he got hit by something. But what are you doing?
This is I don't know.
It is so. Chuck Payne's a dick about it.
Yeah.
Chuck's like, no, you get to be the son. Like I was, man, you're bigger than Bouncing Boy was, but he can't bounce. So it's not like a power.
Yeah, and like, why is there Bouncing Boy's picture?
I don't know. Right, just happened to be where he's.
Yeah.
I don't know, boy. This story was really full of crap, to be honest. I hate to say it because it's the last outing for the great Edmund Hamilton, who was a very accomplished science fiction writer, and wove some interesting or fun Legion tales. But
at least they fought though, and they didn't stand around. Like to me, this was still a bit better. Like the stories have always been goofy. This one was goofy with action, so I'll give it a pass for the action.
Yeah.
All right. This isn't the one that has that report, right? Oh, there's Scooter.
A Scooter again, yeah.
With Cookie and Penny and Cynthia.
And Scooter.
And Sylvester and Malibu and Kenny. Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
I bet Phantom Outsider has this comic.
Oh my God, do you have Scooter?
Yeah, Scooter, Fanny. Come on, you can tell us.
Bring these back.
I bet D-Bud does. He might act. I bet D-Bud Martin might have it.
Fame classic.
And this will be the last Superboy backup reprints for a while.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Till like issue 353 or something on there.
There's Pa Kent doing his Biden impression.
He says, "What century is this again?" What century is this? Wow.
Oh my god! I don't know anything about American politics. All I know is that Joe Biden falls a lot. That's the only thing I know.
I know.
You mean Bernie?
Yeah.
He's just a weekend at Bernie's president.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. No, I didn't know.
He walks into like flagpoles and things.
The only memes we get in Canada
the
only Biden stuff that we get in Canada on our feeds is like him falling. That's all. That's all any of us know. Like my wife's like, "Wait, doesn't he fall a lot or something?" I was like, "Yeah, I think so." I'm like, that's all we know. We don't know any. We don't know any policies.
You mean when he's like walking up the stairs of the airplane thing or something?
I just see him. Yeah. He falls down all the time. And he'll say the wrong thing. Like he'll say like
he don't know what year he's in. He doesn't know what day he's ended.
Yeah, I just saw something where he said 100 people died from the coup. And I'm like, I thought more people died than that, but I'm like, okay, that's weird. Yeah, it's like, and he just says, I don't know. He just that's all we know in Canada. Like that's the only thing that pops up is him falling over.
Ugh. He's the worst.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
We get at Bernie's.
Anyways, I just being a goof.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's get to the premiere issue. Now, this next one's a full sizer.
Yep. Oh yeah, Mr. Shooter.
So I have to say that I read this so fast. That I was stunned when it was over, and I was like, "Oh, there's no backup story," and I'm like. That was the entire comic. This is for me clearly the best one that we've had. I think so far.
The pacing and the blocking of it is really it's refreshing after reading all these.
Yeah. We know Jim Shooter was born in like 1951 or something. So he was he read comics till he was 8, then he stopped, didn't read them again until he was like 12 years old, and he got really interested in Marvel, but he was reading Legion and stuff like that too. And so when he was 13 in 1965, he wrote and drew stories featuring the Legion and with the Legion, and sent them into Mort Weisinger, and he got a call. Eventually got a phone call from him. Wanting to buy those stories. Then he later, even like when he was 14, he asked him into the offices. He started having him write Supergirl and Superman stories. Right. After that, of course, later he got back on Legion. So, and he was a big fan of Marvel at the time, but he thought, going in, he thought that DC should start, being more like Marvel, or at least try to do more serious stories and just something. And he was a kid.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing.
So,
and
so you gotta do the credits, right? But yes. I'm interested in he penciled and wrote this
one, yes.
Yep. And there must have been some embellishments or something.
Well, he's you got Weisinger. This of course Adventure Adventure Volume
346.
Only 346, July 1966, and Mort Weisinger. Covers by Kurt Swan and George Klein. But yes, Shooter wrote it. He drew it, but Shelley Moldoff inked it. And Shelley Moldoff is an old pro from way back. So again, this is not, in my opinion, anywhere near Kurt Swan quality art, because Shooter was never that much of an artist. For a 13-year-old kid, 14-year-old, obviously you can see Shelley Moldoff really, basically the basic layouts were Shooter. But it came, it's his, his story, and he laid it all out. It was just embellished by Moldoff, and again, a pro. They wouldn't let anybody else, but maybe a George Klein or somebody else at the time like that. So yeah.
And I gotta say, the layout is great. Like it feels fresh, from what we were seeing before.
Yes.
Bigger panels. It looks more exciting.
He was reading a lot of Marvel comics at the time. They only been around like a couple of years, but yeah.
And I gotta say, and we'll get into it, the recruiting stuff and before this was always silly and didn't take anything seriously. Like they introduced stupid characters all the time.
Yep.
In those recruiting things. Here it felt like, oh, this is awesome. Like, it's like each guy gets a page to do their thing. It's cool. I was really impressed by this, but I was like,
Well-
he must have had help at some point.
Well,
But
yeah, embellishing. Yeah.
yeah, but you still see the difference.
Well, the story
of, like,
thing about it,
a kid who's
Sean,
like really into it, writing a comic, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
See, Sean, the story thing. I mean, this is hypothesis on my part. I haven't talked to Shooter about it, but I mean,
Yeah.
here we obviously two beloved giants of all of genres: Jerry Siegel, Otto Biner, Jerry Siegel, and then Edmund Hamilton doing it. They were very old men, not knocking them, but they were old men writing down to 8-year-olds. This was a 13-year-old talking to his peers.
His peers, yeah.
In a sense. And so he thought the story should be taken more seriously. Well, obviously, the old jaded guys like a Bob Haney or a Bama go, this kiddie stuff, who cares? Morton Weisinger was that way also. But he brought a freshness, I think, because Shooter's like a kid himself. He's writing the stories he wanted to read. And he also wrote a lot of good adventure stuff in the 70s. Later, there's another book he did. When he did a lot of good stuff then, too. So he was but this time he was very much writing the comics he wanted to read as a kid.
And we'll get into it, but I just want to mention one more thing. Progressive because he wanted Pharaoh Lad to be black.
Yes.
And Mort was like, no, we can't sell to the South or something like that.
Yep, that's what I heard too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why, well, as you all know.
And he got mad, and we know what's going to happen. But yeah.
Yep.
But maybe he can come back one day.
Yeah. But you were so right. The tryouts are always cringy, but not here. He makes it really work. He introduces no less than 4 characters that'll be around for a long time, and 3 that'll be.
Yeah, it's almost like he's saying, "See, how hard is that? Like, guys, like."
It's a real tryout.
What is this?
I don't think these it's a real tryout. Like,
well, they're not ridiculous with dumb power.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And how does it work? And what can you do?
Yeah.
And I love that. Well, we'll get to Karate Kid. He's like, well, I'll challenge Superboy. Let's see if I can. And of course, Superboy is going to destroy him. But the point is that, wow, you stood up to me and got in a few good hits. And wow, that's really impressive. That's what tryouts are. They're tryouts.
Yeah, I like the take in the cartoon where it's like Superboy has all these powers but wants to learn how to fight. And so he fights Karate Kid in his spare time or whatever. That was kind of fun. But
anyway. Yeah.
I mean, if Jim Shooter's doing if I could draw like this, I'd be making comics like immediately, and they'd all be badass, and not badass in a way of, oh, let's have a bunch of gore and crap, because I do like gore, but I'd make it badass in the sense of like exciting heroes and fighting villains, and make it cool. Like, yeah, when these guys were trying out, you're like, man, all these guys are awesome, and okay, so literally, well, let's get into it. We'll go as we go. Okay. So right away, starting off with some sort of, accident or whatever, and immediately we save a guy. So he already understands that you have to have them saving people, because what's the point of it if they're not?
Yes.
So
his arms look a little weird here, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, if I could draw like this, I would
but it looks odd. Yeah.
Marvel would be out of I would put DC and Marvel out of business immediately. Because I've got wicked shit. I got wicked stuff, and it's like I need someone to draw it all out and be cool. All right.
By the way, this is Weisinger, and Fandy, you're right about Weisinger. He was a creep. This is Weisinger being a cheap ass, because he could have just taken this and said, okay, this is a good story, and given it to a house artist, and because he just, instead of screwing the kid over, just taking the story and paying him as a writer, and he could have, if he wasn't a cheap ass, he probably gave the kid dirt cheap, very little money for this, doing the art, and said, no, we'll take care of the story. You just let us, and he could have put Swan on it, which would have been, this would have been way better with Swan on it. That's why I had to bring in Shelley, but Shelley worked from his layouts, and so did Kurt Swan on other issues that he did with Shooter. He said he always turned it. That's what's his face, because it saved time. That's all Weisinger cared about.
Right.
Shooter's no real artist.
So okay, there you go. Cosmic Boy saved them. Oh my God, yes, that's awesome. I got to get his autograph. That's great. Here we go. This is wicked. And he comes. He's late. He runs home, sweet home. There's the clubhouse, and they're like, sorry, I'm late, Superboy. I ran into so Superboy's leading while Brainy's away. Skip it. Oh man, it's like skip the alibis, Cosmic Boy.
Yeah, what a
Take your
jerk.
seat and let's get this show on the road. It's like, whoa.
Well, he's been, yeah, he's still right. They all still act like pricks to each other. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, I would say that Jim at 13 is thinking, well, that is how they act.
Oh yeah, no,
Because that's what he's been reading this whole
Yeah,
time. That's what
yeah.
we've been reading.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's
He's reading the
into
same
it.
thing we are.
No question about it.
Okay. Here we go. Here's the new people. And like, I'm Princess Projectra of the planet Orlando.
Woo woo.
She's awesome. It's like,
I
I'll give you a
love her.
little demonstration. This is bloody awesome.
And 2 cool panels on one page. Like
Nice.
Yes.
you're underwater. Oh my god! What? Oh, you're in space.
Yeah, I gotta save this picture. It's too good. Gotta save that
I
one.
love comic book space where there's like trails of smoke from somewhere.
Oh,
and,
God, I know. You've mentioned this.
yeah.
This is
Yeah,
I
comic
know.
book space,
I,
yeah.
I love that kind of thing. Yeah.
No, I know 100. No, what was the one that we really mentioned it? What was it? Was it a movie or?
It was a movie. It was Carolyn Monroe that
Star Crash.
Star Crash looked
Oh,
like
my.
like comic book space.
Yeah, that comic,
Yes.
I love her.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all the different colors of the planets and the stars, and yeah. Oh, and you
There's
got
my-
that Carolyn Monroe.
There's my 2
autograph
autographs right there.
Love to meet her.
with a kiss print on it.
She kissed it. Yeah.
She kissed it.
Oh
Yeah.
my. I heard she's
Yeah.
really sweet at cons, but
Yeah. Oh, 100%. If she comes out, it's guaranteed photos, everything.
I would go.
Yeah. She wrote out an entire, she got a card, like a thank you card, like from the shop, and wrote back in front the entire thing. Oh, thank you so much. And then like she wrote out the whole
man.
thank you card along with those 2 autographs. And just sent it and sent it to me. Oh man, it was awesome.
nice.
But yeah, okay, this is
Fanty,
so wicked.
Fanty, you know it's Orlando and not Orlando. Come on. Dude. Anyway, this is really cool. Yep, scared the
Yeah.
crap bejesus out of the boys and girls.
Yeah, behold, holy shit, what the hell's going on here? And it's like, and now you're in space. You're like, oh, this is awesome. This entire
Yeah,
space
breathing.
thing is awesome.
But
It's like,
we're
what the heck?
breathing, yeah.
We're back in the cosmos. It's like, oh, it was I have the power to project illusions. You're like, oh man. They're like, yeah. They're like, you're in. Like, that was awesome. It's like,
You're that hot, you got my vote. I mean, those powers got my vote. Yeah.
yeah. So say we all. Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to clip that from Planet. From
Oh, Nemesis Kid.
Ricardo Montalban, yeah. Some Nemesis Kid now.
All right, Nemesis. So this is a very interesting power. He basically gets, so whatever he faces,
He can generate an opposition to it.
Yeah.
it's weakness or whatever.
It's almost like a meso.
Yes.
Is that what Mazo does?
Yeah, Mazo and
Yeah.
the other one, the Mazo is the DC one, right? There's a Marvel one.
Yeah,
too.
it's an android. Marvel has it's a super adapter.
Who's the Marvel equivalent?
Super Adaptoid. That's what.
Super
it was.
Adaptoid.
Oh, Super Adaptoid. Yes.
Yeah.
It's similar to that. Of course, this was this could be. I think this is before Mazo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Oh, you can't change the Well, they got all messed up in the illusion or whatever.
Yeah, it looked good. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it.
So it's like, so he can make this block and then the guy
Yeah.
busts through it, but he became this neutronium or whatever guy.
As he got
and that-
closer, his body adjusted to and become
right.
Comes
That's really neat.
But he's like, I can only fight one guy though.
Yeah.
Like, before you make any decisions, I can only fight one
Hey,
guy.
dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe Dog.
Joe Dog.
Yeah. No, I like that. It's like,
Yeah.
listen, one at a time, please. Like,
Yeah.
this is,
Line them up in a corridor, and I'll do my
Yeah.
best. Yeah.
And Superboy's thoughts go off the screen. No, I just
Yeah.
no, it's
Oh,
just I
boy.
don't know. It's just the dots behind him. It just
The
looks like
dots,
for a
yeah.
second you're like, why is he thinking something? What's going on?
There's
It's
my
unanimous. Nemesis Kid, you are accepted.
Nice. There's my buddy Andrew Nolan, Pharaoh lad.
Yep, I'm Feral Lad. I was
I look
African American,
Yeah.
but Mort wouldn't allow it. So
Mort-
one of my powers is to change my skin tone.
Mort's a racist.
I would have been the first black superhero, but that went to Marvel.
Yep.
Anyways,
Mort's a chicken puss
Mort's
queen.
a
So
race
DC
car
Comics.
yeah, DC. Yeah, come on, grow a pair, DC. Like,
No. And it could have gone out there as the first. Right?
I mean,
so now does this guy when did Colossus come out? When
Colossus was in the 70s. It was that was Giant Size X-Men 1.
Yeah.
Giant Size X-Men 1 is the first Colossus.
Yep.
And he's before Falcon if they were to stick to
he predates Falcon and he predates predates Black Panther.
He does. He would have been the first.
He would have been the first.
Yeah, I was reading. I got one of the back issue magazines with Legion. They were talking about that.
Yeah, yep. He would have been the first. You're right.
Wow, can you imagine? Wow, that would have been such an amazing thing for a kid to do it too. That actually would have been really inspirational for the future too, because it's like this kid's like, no, I want to have a black superhero, and then it would have been really cool. And then it is what it is, but it went to Stan and Jack, I guess.
Yeah,
but
yep.
Great. Another Stan Lee thing to brag about. I created the first.
Even though it was Jack who created him, but yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Well, yeah, we all saw the Black Panther images, and it's like, yeah, that's a Jack Kirby creation.
Initially, Cold Tiger was his name.
Cold Tiger. Okay.
Tiger, yeah.
I have to say the Jack Kirby. So I made a big mistake. I made the biggest mistake of all time.
You went back and read
I read those Jack Kirby Black Panthers right before I went to go see the movie.
The Jungle Tales.
You mean the second series? Yeah.
Whatever he did.
Technically it's the first series because the other one was Jungle Action and
Action.
I did also Jungle Action, but that's not the one. I read the one with him like this.
Yeah, the Kirby series of the 70s. Yeah, great. Oh yeah.
I'm like, this is the damn best. And then I went to go see the Black Panther movie. Like, well, this movie is not good. Great. What happened?
Only because it sucks.
And like Black Panther in that series, it's immediate. Well, it's Jack Kirby. It's immediate action. And then there's that weird frog guy and all that. It's like, what the hell? It's like issue 1, weird alien creature. Issue 2, these robots come in. I'm like, this series is crazy. It's like one awesome thing after another. And I'm like, we should do that maybe. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, and then I watch this movie. It's like, this movie's boring. Like, I don't care about this politics and who's going to be king. Like,
yep, I hate that movie.
Yeah, it's not very exciting, is it?
No.
Black Panther.
And Black Panther's adult. He gets kicked out of his own movie by his idiot sister, who's the smartest and bestest ever. And he's just nothing but adult. There's no good. I mean, they ruined Claw. They have no good real superhero action at all. No good scenes of fights. Nothing. It's just drivel.
But Feral Lad would have been first, I think, if they went with it. So I don't know exactly the exact dates, but it's weird. There's like some of these where it's like Doom Patrol and was it what came out in the same time? It was like Doom Patrol and X-Men, or was it Doom Patrol and
right before X-Men?
Right before X-Men. Like, it's like weird things like that, right? It's like, and you're like, oh, you've got this guy and this guy.
So close, it was just.
All right, so Feral Lad just is awesome. So he's basically he just turns into lead, or what is it? Lead? Do they actually say lead? I forgot what they say.
Iron.
Or is it just like
it's iron, right?
Oh, sorry, iron. What am I saying? Iron. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So iron. He becomes iron. Oh, that's pretty damn good. And then Karate Kid's like, well, I'm good with karate and judo, but he's also got like, it's like, he's a bit more powerful because I took Taekwondo and I couldn't break this in half.
Yeah.
But has he ever been attacked by a beam, as Miyagi would ask? Has he ever been attacked
by a tree? Yeah,
never been attacked by a tree.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I'll challenge Superboy. What? That's a joke. Yeah, I'm gonna point at you this time, buddy. What the heck? All right, I'm gonna point at your ass. Like, this has been the best. I gotta say this too. This is the best fight we've had in any Legion comic up to this point. Like, it's actually a fight. Like, I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Normally they just shoot someone once. Like, I don't think there's ever been multiple panel fighting.
Actually, Black Panther does have a month on Feral Lad.
Does he have a month on Feral Lad?
Okay. Yeah, just double check. Sorry. Just so we
just so we're clear. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure
because Falcon predates Black Panther, so he probably saw that.
Black Panther predates Falcon, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Because
Black
Falcon was the first.
Black Panther is 1 month before him. The cover date or the release date, the actual release date for is let's see, for that issue is the cover date is July, but the release date is April 12th, 1966 for that Fantastic Four number 52.
Yeah.
Okay.
So FF is April. Okay.
Whereas May 26, 1966 is the release of this comic that we're reviewing now, Adventure 346.
So do you think that he had discussed this before? Like, could this have, like, because like he would have, did he want to, okay, so because we don't see Pharaoh Lad's like skin color here, right? It's like he's in a mask.
Right.
Do you
I think
he asked him?
I don't know. Probably later, because the character was around for a while. I would have to check on that. Of course, if I get to see Shooter again at Fan Expo this year, as he was this year, I don't know if he'll come back, but if he does, I will talk to him about it. I meant to talk about it last time, but
Yeah, he drew all this first and sent it to DC. He was probably black then. And then
or he meant him to be.
Was probably like, no, we're not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, could it have been possible that this would have been first if they would have said yes to that instead, and then Black Panther beat them to it?
Probably not.
It's very tough because it's so close.
No, I don't know. I don't think so, because I just think that I don't know if when Shooter decided the character was that, probably from the beginning, but he probably didn't want it revealed till later anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do want to point out, though, with Karate Kid, that this is before any of that craze was a thing in America. Before. Way before the Kung Fu craze. Way before any of that. It's like some people probably are like, what's karate? So...
Well, Bruce Lee had been around on the Green Hornet show, had been around at that time at some point, maybe. No, this is actually, that show hadn't, when did Green Hornet come on? 65, 66, 67? So
same time as Thingy, right? Or one.
Yeah, aside that, you're right. There weren't really any Chopsaki movies or that kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee, I don't know. Green Hornet. We're in 66 now, so Batman's just in the first season. So no, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
It's before. Yeah. So
Green Hornet's after Batman, right?
Yeah, so it's like a year. Yeah. So it came in like a year. The second year of Batman's.
So maybe Jim liked the Green Hornet from other. Like, like if there's radio show and it's like
but that didn't have like a bunch of shows. In other words, I think he just everybody
knew about it.
General knowledge of a karate martial arts thing. I don't think it's I don't know where he got him.
Yeah, but Kato, but he would have known Kato. Like he would have known about.
Yeah, he might have known. Well, I don't know.
But Kato wasn't really that character before the show. Kato was around as a psychic, but he wasn't like a big kung fu guy.
He wasn't a kung fu character.
Well, I didn't listen to a lot of the old Green Hornets cartoon. I mean, not cartoon. I mean, radio shows.
Radio show?
I don't think so.
I had the radio shows.
Okay.
I can't remember because in my mind,
brought that to the character.
Yeah, I think that's a Bruce Lee thing that he brought. It's not like anyone would have known what that was at length. Mm-hmm. They might have known the name and said something like it, but it wasn't. I think it was in a zeitgeist, and like. Jim Shooter caught onto it as a kid and brought it here. But this predates most of people's interest in that thing in the mainstream. So anyway.
All right. Well, anyway, so they fight and like it's a longer fight. It's like bang, bang, he gets back up, bang, throws him, punches him, puts the thing over him. Like he uses skill to fight Superboy.
I love
eventually just takes him out. It's like you're done. But he's like he goes, wow, you did like so good that we're going to accept you. So then they all get accepted.
I love that.
He stood up to Superboy.
Yeah, that was awesome.
With no powers. He's able to, and only Batman could do that other than Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got this fellow who is Garlack.
Yeah, again, it's another Shooter creation. These are characters, not so much him, but the Kuns themselves and him. I mean, they become like basically in effect, the Klingons for the Legion, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, this of the world Kund.
The Kuns are big enemies of the Legion for the Karate Kid was the second karate master to be able to chop lead with his bare hands. Clobberin was the first one. Was it could it be it could be was it Judo Master from Charlton?
Oh, I didn't realize Judo Master was that old.
It was Charlton. I'm not sure when he came out. He might be after Karate Kid. I don't know. My memory's crap. So he says the first. Let's see.
When is Yang?
All right, so
Karate Master.
These guys,
AFK.
LFK.
Now maybe he. Irons. He said who first was the second Karate Master. Mandarin. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway.
So these guys want to attack. And I've got someone infiltrating their own ranks. I wonder who it is. Who could it be?
Yep.
So these guys, they've got these protective barriers here. And they've got to each protect. So there's 3 different locations that protect the planet. I forgot where they were now. So it's like southern coast of India, South America, and Alaska. Those are your locations. So they're preparing for an attack. Superboy is like, look, this kid actually understood like tactics better too. It's like, okay, get a few guys to each location because that's where they might attack. In the meantime, the flying guy, Superboy, who's fast, can go around searching.
Yes.
So everyone's ready to go, and then he put one, and then to add the mystery element a bit, it's like he split up the new guys. So one of them is going to be the traitor. We're not sure at this point who it is, and this is a 2-parter, so you're gonna have to wait an entire week to find out who the traitor's going to be.
FK, it's actually the 30th century now. It was only the 21st century for the first few issues.
Yeah. now we're in the 30th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Baroom. What did he say? Holy Thunderbirds. What's that? I'll investigate. You 2 stay here and guard the tower. Wait, let me go out. I'm in charge here. You stay. It's like, well, okay.
Whoa, I forgot to put your boots on, Cosmic Boy.
Yeah, it's like I gotta tell the Lek men who fire electro tower. Oh, cool.
Colorist, wear your boots. And this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Phantom Girl being useful.
Yeah, he made everyone like do something right away. Like they immediately start getting into it.
Yep.
So Phantom Girl comes up, there's like this ship, and it's like, oh, it's actually a trap, which is great. So she gets through, it explodes, and she gets out, but the force gets her, and she comes falling.
Yeah.
And Cosmic Boy just barely catches her, and she says, well, how come Karate Kid sent me to go check on this? Maybe because you could fly and he can't. I don't know, but whatever.
Who's he to be giving orders anyways? New, but yeah.
Yeah, and why she needs to follow his orders. But in any case, I mean, I'm with Karate Kid a little bit. I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, I can't fly. Like, what am I going to do? Anyway, so it's like, I'll think about that later, but it's probably not him. All right. What's this one? Batman, 80-page giant?
80-page giant.
Oh, there's the Batman.
Love him.
Rainbow Batman, yes.
Rainbow Batman.
100 magnets for 79 cents. I'd buy that for 79 cents. All right, back to there. It's like the tower's going up in smoke. Sabotage. That's why we were lured away. The cards, are they dead? No, just knocked out cold. They're already coming around. And there's Karate Kid. Kid, what happened here? You tell me. I was slugged from behind, and those birdies started singing me a lullaby.
Oh, God.
I've got to flex here a little bit for Phantom Girl.
Yeah.
Slugged from behind, eh?
He's like, oh.
Gotta get that. Oh, it's right over there. You're looking for
look at his spine over there. Checking him out. Ultra Boy's not around.
It's like slugged from behind, eh? He must be pretty tough to have come through that without a mark. And she's thinking, oh, I like those pecs, and that 6-pack's looking good. I like to take a drink out of that 6-pack. This guy's pretty tough. This Lek warrior, he's a pretty tall, buff guy.
Yeah.
It's Commandante. Do you mean to tell me that your men were KO'd by your own defense gas? Yeah, we're yeah. What of it, Cosmic Boy? I've been working a double shift here.
I just want to say one thing about you. You said that guy was a big buff guy. I think what we're seeing and what I noticed too is Jim Shooter is drawing the Legion like they're teenagers.
All right.
Yes.
That we haven't really seen much of before this. They all look like the same body type as everyone else.
Right.
In previous issues.
Mm-hmm,
And here
true.
they're kids,
Right.
So this guy's a man. So
Right.
of course he looks like a bigger
Yep.
dude. Right?
Yep. Good point. Yeah.
Right. He does have a flight ring, so he could fly out.
Well, of course,
over
yeah.
and stop
Yeah,
the ship. Yeah. I'm just being nerdy. I'm like, go do your own thing. It's like, come on, Karate Kid, go. It's like Karate Kid's like, I'm not gonna go fly up. I'm you. Why should I go fly up? You fly up and do it. So yeah, it's like, see, I thought you'd be safe here, but it's like, wait a minute, these are hand marks as though the thief were super strong. That could be used like karate blows. No, I don't think they're karate blows. If you mean Karate Kid, you're barking up the wrong tree. It takes someone like Superboy to smash or Monel to smash foot stick steel. That's pretty good. Would it though? You saw what Karate Kid did to that steel girder back at the clubhouse. Golly, I did see that. It's like, well, let's beat him up. Hold on a second. We got to see if we got to prove him guilty first. Let's see. Yes, I remember. He asked to put a guard at the vault. It's like, what? It's like, it's him. It's him. It's him. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
It's like, I guarantee you, it's him. I don't know. We have to. He's innocent until proven guilty. Or did you forget that? Phantom Girl.
Yeah. Phantom.
Well, fine. You can go over there. I'm gonna keep my eye on him and his abs and his butt. As Phantom Girl keeps an eye on his butt and abs, the Legionnaires stand guard. The Legionnaires in a forte.
They're forteing around. Actually, no, they're actually look like they're moving and stuff in different poses.
Yeah, but
they're all standing in different positions and stuff. So yeah, they're not standing at attention. So yeah,
they're not standing at attention. Yeah. Is Karate Kid really a traitor and saboteur, or is the culprit someone else? Find out in the next thrilling issue of Adventure. There you go.
There you go. And there's your
there's our reports here.
Yep.
So let's take a look at okay, so there you go. So I mean, this was awesome.
Yeah.
Like this is a really good one. I'm glad. After I finished reading this, I was really happy that I owned it because I was like, oh, I know I own this one.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I paid. I did not pay. It said $50 on the tag, but I didn't pay that. I probably paid like 25 because I usually get like half off. So 25 Canadian. So it's about $15 American. That's super worth it.
Look how many copies were printed.
Okay, so let's take a look here. Total copies printed, not press run, 757,000. So what is the 788? What does that mean? What's the single issue nearest to
Filing
date?
I don't know.
Does not know.
So paid circulation. So that's sales through dealers and carriers, street vendors,
and basically, yeah, that's people who's selling it. That's retailers, and then the other one's mail subscriptions.
Subscriptions, yeah. So C says total paid circulation is 520,000.
They had a lot of subscriptions there.
And the mail subscription is like 10,440 total paid.
So what's the cover price on this? 20 cents?
Oh no,
12 cents. Sorry, 12 cents.
Yeah.
Well, 12 cents.
Yeah.
So what was the number? Oh, shit, hold on. Okay. What was the number? 10. So 10,440 divided by 12 cents, so 0.12.
That's subscriptions.
Look at the
wow. There's 87,000 subscribers.
Office use, leftover, unaccounted, spoiled after printing. So spoilage is what they call it at the printing company. That's wow. I got a lot of spoilage. Jeez.
Because I'm in the paper, we make boxes and stuff. In order to get the run good, you lose Like
Oh,
we do
yeah.
10% overs and unders. So if you
Yeah.
ordered 1,000 boxes, you might get 1,100 or you might get 900, and you've got to
Right.
take the order.
Oh, yeah.
We can do things where you can say no unders. So you cannot take, like if you need 1,000 for sure, then you'll only get a 10% over. And we won't get it, but that costs more. So it's like you lose quite a lot. Like we've got minimum runs. This is some of the stuff where it's like people don't understand. It's like, why is there like a minimum? It's like if you said you wanted, let's say you wanted 100 of these comics, it takes about 100 comics to get the printing right. Like
Yeah.
you lose 100 comics just in setting up the print. So you can't take 100, right? Like it's like you won't get it. You'll just get 0. So there's things like that. That's a little bit weird. I know, and I guess that like that. This is all because we print on boxes and all that stuff. So it's like I understand what they're saying. I didn't realize it was that high. That's a lot to lose.
It is.
Holy shit! Like we try, like our place doesn't have that much scrap, and there's scrap, and then there's like just like losses, and we should not. I mean, that seems like astronomical, but I guess they're printing so many, right? Like
Yeah, like their total distribution is 520, 582. And then on top of that, the spoilage is that 236, 418. And that all that adds up to the 757.
Yeah. So shit, man, they're like 1/3. They're losing 1/3 of the print run on spoilage. Wow.
Yeah.
That's an insane. This is insane.
I don't know if that's just like old techniques or something.
Even though it wasn't my department, I used to get called in to help when I between runs, called in to help take those big bins outside of the paper thingy, the waste, big gigantic bins that you need. Like you got to be like the Incredible Hulk to push or something full of paper.
Yeah.
Well,
paper's heavy. Yeah.
Spoilage.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, like so check this out. This is a super interesting fact. I think Sean, you knew this. A friend of mine, childhood friend, his grandmother worked for Tonka.
Yeah.
And like at the factory. So she would just get stuff off the line. Like my friend had it's GoBots, but he had every GoBot because they would just let, it's like factory would come in. Let's say the packaging comes out and the packaging's messed up. Like it's glued, glued weird or the card back got, something. She would just take it home. They're like, yeah, take it. It's damaged. Like we can't put it, you can't sell it. Right. Like, I mean, if you ever, it's like let's say the card back got printed off, like it's like it didn't align, right? So printing plate error, done. That's but the toy is good, right? Like, so she would just take the toy home to my buddy. So he'd get every GoBot. He had every GoBot because there's going to be production errors. The toy itself is good, but if there's the packaging's messed up or something, or the print didn't come out, they're like, yeah, okay, here you go. So he had tons of these GoBots. I remember he's like, you want any GoBots? Like I can get anybody you want. It was it was very interesting. I was like thinking how is she getting these? He's like, oh, there's a mistake. I'm like, oh, who cares? It's like the toy's still good. It's like, yeah, but you're not going to buy that if you're, you know what I mean? You go, if the printing is all like blurry and misaligned, that's it, right? They can't sell that product.
Right.
They do. Yeah. All right. Thanks, FK. See ya.
All right, FK. Have a good one.
Yeah.
So they were making about $62,000 on these on Adventure Comics. I don't know if this is for the 12 months.
So that's that. Yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
And what did you do? You did 510.
I just 0.12 times
the number. Yeah.
510.
Yeah. So just over $60,000.
And I did 0.12 times 10.40 as well. Even though you're getting a deal with the subscription, so I don't know what that deal is. So you add that's about 1,000 or 2,000 or so.
So maybe like 62,000, 63,000.
Yeah, around there. Yeah.
So 63,000. So
65 money is pretty good.
So 1965 money to today.
That's a lot of money.
So $1. So times it by 9. So times it by 9. So let's call it what, 62,000
today. That would be
times 9. That's like that's like 600 grand.
Yeah,
600,000.
600,000. Yeah,
Okay.
600,000. So
Just multiply it by 10. That's an easy.
over $500 million.
So yeah, no, that, yeah.
No,
$500,000.
Sorry, yeah.
But that's $500,000 on Adventure. What year was
one
this?
title, 66.
So Rob just did 67,
Batman
1967.
TV show was really helping him. Yeah.
Yeah, and so in 1967, so Rob just did Adventure Comics today on his podcast.
What do you mean?
And Adventure Comics was about 10.
Oh, he talked
10th
about it. You mean?
Yeah, he went through all of he did 1967. He went to 1967 and said however he did the top 20 comics of 1967 and gave their numbers.
Yeah.
And the first 10 are all DC, and then it's still DC after that. But Adventure Comics is top 10. So if each one of, and it's like 7 or 8 or something. So each one was making, let's say, 600,000 or more. Batman was making like double, right? So, I mean, they're making what, like 6, 7, 8 million or something just off their top.
Yeah.
If it's 600,000, let's say it's times 10 even, that's $6 million just from their top 10 comics, not counting. And it's more than 6 million.
Yeah.
That's today's money.
And in this time, Clobby, is this still the time when Marvel's piggybacking off of DC's distribution deal?
Yeah, I think they're still at that point. At that point, I think so. It's around the time. I mean, if not far removed from it.
Yeah, so DC still rules that distribution.
They were running, National and DC were running that. They ran distribution because we're only like. Oh, I think Marvel was only allowed to put out like 8, 9 titles at a time. 8
titles, yeah. That's why.
Why was that?
Because they didn't have their own distribution, so they piggybacked off of DC. DC said, "Okay, you get 8 titles." That's why. Tales to Astonish and all that stuff had like multiple characters in them.
Right.
Yeah, and no choice.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
then that's started doing things like fantasy masterpieces that had a bunch of reprints in them and stuff.
Yeah.
I heard on Rob's podcast, he was saying that there's a handshake deal between DC and Marvel to do 25 cents, whatever year it was. I don't know what year. And then Marvel didn't do it, and they kept theirs at 20 cents. And then they said, Marvel comics for $1, and DC's like, what the shit?
71 to 72, somewhere up in there.
Yeah, so they got him. We got him good. We got him good.
They don't deal with Martin and actually Stan, because I think Martin had been kicked out at that point. So probably Stan.
Oh my God! So the next issues are 47, 48, 49. So it's just the next.
So stay on Adventure.
Stay on Adventure.
Can't wait.
Let's take a look at the poll. And 1 second here.
There is a Meet the Legionnaires 2 pages after that. It's the same.
I know. I know.
Yeah, they don't have the alter egos. It's just the names and just a brief description of powers.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then they got a cover for the ad for Inferior 5.
Inferior 5, yeah.
In Showcase. Love it.
So we're gonna do 347, 348, 349. Okay.
All righty.
347.
Yes, sir. Bob.
That's the part 2. So 347. Just gonna write them down and I'm just getting the covers while we're talking.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
348 and 349. Let's see, look at 349. Oh yeah, here we go. Man, this is a dope. 349.
Yep.
All right. Okay. That is all good stuff.
Yeah. And to think that's 100 issues after they debuted in issue 247.
Wow. All right. So let me take a look at the poll. So poll is Karate Kid 60%, Princess Projectra 10%, Pharaoh Lad 10%, and Nemesis Kid 20%. 2 people voted for Nemesis Lad.
Huh.
Oh, it wouldn't let me. What happened here? Why did I get?
Wait, who voted? How many again? Who voted for the
So two people voted for
Nemesis
Kid, and then the rest were 1 and 1, and Karate Kid got the 6 votes.
Yeah, I voted for Karate Kid.
All right, guys, I'm going to be removing this layout because tomorrow is the final day for this giveaway.
Yay!
Go to the channel trailer, watch the video, make sure you're liked and subscribed, all that stuff, the usual stuff that you got to do for everybody's things. In the comments, tell us your favorite Legionnaire and why, or your favorite cover and why. And we will put you into the giveaway, which we're going to announce whenever. We still got till tomorrow, and then we are gonna have Eddie from Bearded Shirts coming on for a special stream.
Oh, really? When?
We're gonna figure it out, and he's gonna tell us his Legion story.
Cool. I'd love to. That'd be great.
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll all be on for that one, so that'll be good.
Oh, thanks.
And and we'll get a chance to talk to him because I haven't talked to him. We've only been going back and forth through like Twitter or X or whatever it's called. I don't know what's called anymore. Hey, Raquel, what's going on?
Hey,
Raquel?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, she doesn't, but she is going to cosplay Dream Girl one day.
Oh my God!
You know,
Wait a minute, which costume of Dream Girl?
I do believe the Bronze Age one.
Oh my
Howdy,
God.
howdy, ho. Hey,
Well,
what's up, number one? Love you.
That's gonna that. So wait, you're like that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna break the internet.
The boots and everything. Hey, she was at a con yesterday, and I was like, "Wow, I think maybe she's the same one J-Man's at," but that was not quite.
No, we're opposite ends of the.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, yeah, she wouldn't be. Well, I mean, she could have gone to Niagara Falls, I suppose.
Yeah,
but
could have. Yeah.
the Niagara
But
Falls
no, it
one
was a
that I
different one.
went to was for horror movies only. It's called Frightmare in the Falls, so it's not the generic one is in June. This one is horror movies only.
Right.
That's right. Well, she went to some kind of thingy.
Yes, that one. Wait, you were at Frightmare?
No.
What?
She
No,
was
I
at some
think she's
other one.
saying for the costume.
Sorry. Yes, that one. Okay, for the costume.
Costume.
Sorry. Okay.
Did you
Yeah,
sell
okay,
your
that one.
books?
Did you sell your books?
Who?
No. I went there to buy stuff. I got a bunch of autographs and pictures with everybody, and I got a picture with Corey Feldman. So
Yeah.
there you go, with my buddy. So yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the one we're talking about. All right. Okay. Sean, what's going on? Let's.
I'm still busy at work, so nothing. So, but my
Perfect.
channel's still a chocolate block full of comic reviews and movie stuff and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely. Okay.
It still works for us. So, yeah.
He's got a real job in real life. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
With the loser.
No,
Robbie, what's going? Well, tonight you're on in about what 45 minutes.
Yeah.
From now?
Yeah, top of the hour, Monday Night Mark C Comics Talk. I don't know. I might talk about some of the Marvel monsters and stuff being it's Halloween. I'm not much of a Halloweener, but who knows? Might do that. And let's see, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm on the Midnight's Edge with Tom and the gang. But let's see, Wednesday night, the Wild Card Show. All my shows are 9 p.m. Central, the Clobby time, and of course Thursday night. The Clubhouse with Raquel and Mark. We're reviewing Blake 7 and Star Trek The Early Voyages comic. And then Saturday Night Star Trek. 4 more episodes of Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, I think Voyager's my third favorite.
It's my 15th favorite, and there are only 7 shows.
No.
6. I mean, sorry.
That math doesn't work out.
It's my 15th favorite, but there are 6 shows. Yeah, I mean, oh boy, I don't know. It's not that.
Oh, I like it better than Next Gen, for me.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big Next Gen basher a lot of the time, but even I can't say that. Sean's
on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
I just stopped copying you because I don't think you ever go on. Do you ever go on? It's the stuff to Sean 77.
Yeah, you don't go on there, do you? No.
He's on there, but he's a ghost on there. buy my books for sure. There's pile of them right there. Oh, I'm such a goof. I should have sent one. I just sent a present to a guy. I should have sent there's a pile of them right there. They're keeping. I put them underneath my shelf. I was
over there. Yeah,
I put them underneath my shelf so it doesn't to keep it from tipping. Whew, at least they're good for something. Oh man, yeah. So I think the best Star Trek show is the original series, but that's probably my favorite too. But then Deep Space Nine, then Voyager, then Enterprise, then Next Gen. Sorry, Next Gen. Sorry.
I love the original series and Enterprise. Those are the ones only one I love. The other ones have okay bits and pieces, but I'm not really. I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked DS9 a lot more before I went back and watched it for like a big, to actually have to be an honest critic of it. Now, man, it does not hold water. Babylon 5 is far superior. And it has supposed to, but yeah.
We haven't watched Babylon 5, but I own it. We'll get there.
You have Babylon 5?
Oh yeah, I own it. I own everything, right? So I own it. I bought I just buy it anyways. I'm like, Babylon 5, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
It's a fair cop.
All right, so I guess that is it. So we're back. Friday, right? Fourth World Friday.
Yeah. Good night, number one.
There you go. Good night, Raquel. Oh, we're done anyway, Raquel. Perfect timing. So Fourth World Fridays, we're doing Kirby. We're more than halfway done now, so that's exciting. And again, last call for the giveaway. I'm deleting this overlay. I'm deleting it. It's deleted. That's it. That was your final warning. Tomorrow is the last day, so make sure you're there for that, or you enter that giveaway. That is it, everybody. Okay, we'll see you on Friday. Take care.
Later.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.